Oh, did it work right away this time? That's nice. That's so nice. This thing likes to have an attitude sometimes. It's like, you didn't really start yet. Shut up, yes I did. I think that's for a different way I'm doing it. Don't worry about it. Just worry about the fact that you're here, and we're going to talk about whiskey and stuff. Yeah. I still have to make a new intro thing. Every time recently, when I start that up, it's like I have numerous different photos that I could use right now, and I'm not using them.
What the hell's wrong with it?
Welcome. Whoa. To KillCo Mental Musings with a little sprinkling of whiskey involved tonight. Maybe a cup. Something like that. That's a lot of whiskey, come to think of it. Don't do that. I gotta find where I need to sit to make everything look nice. This sounds about right. Sounds about right. Looks about right. Help. I need an adult. Zenboot, I see you here. Did I set it up? I did. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to this chaos. First of all, GoFundMe going on. 63% done. Crazy. It's down below, I think. I should check. I feel like it is, but I honestly don't remember, which is always exciting. Yeah, it's there. Good. That was close. Doing all right? No. I am now experiencing crippling depression. It started on, I don't know, Wednesday. Strange. I had a hell of a time actually getting myself to get out of bed this morning. Super exciting. Took about 2 hours. Don't ask. It's rough. I don't like it. Also, I don't have it set up yet. I knew I was setting something up. I didn't complete it, so we'll complete it now. At least I got it started. That's the important part. Music's all right. I can hear it just fine. But I don't know if you can, so tell me. Pleasant, thank you. Yeah, relatively calm today. How nice. It wants to work, though. Well, now I'm just annoyed. Oh, there it is. Why did I move it over here? Oh, because the tip stuff's over there. That's right. I'm relatively calm right now. That'll change. Remember to breathe, Brian. So what are we talking about tonight? Well, if you saw the thumbnail or saw the title, you should know already. So what are you asking me for? Stop it. But today was the 5-year mark, literally today, from when I was first got myself into the whiskey vault. So me and Mama KillCo went down there. The Bastard's Ball had already happened. The timing was wrong. We just didn't have the money. Something. There was a reason why we didn't go. And we just went later in the year, November. I don't know what day it is. And it was nice, comfortable temperatures, like November in Texas. Cool, literally. And yeah, I enjoyed being down there at that time of day. The nights were great. Everyone else had a coat on. I had a sweater. It was fine. I didn't even need that. The sweater is long gone, though. I realized that when I was looking for the same outfit I'm wearing. So I got the same hat. I got the same shirt. You'll see. Nothing's changed. I just don't get rid of clothes. I don't know why. When are you supposed to do that? Does anyone know? Someone tell me how to adult. When are you supposed to buy new clothes? When are you supposed to get rid of the ones you have? What is the deal? I have stuff that I wore in high school. Let's just put it that way. Still fits. It's actually too big. And not because I was overweight then. It was because I didn't know how to wear clothes. And I just got the biggest ones, like large, when I am obviously a medium. I think baggy clothes were the thing in the 90s. I really don't know. Anyway, let's start, shall we? What we're going to do, this is something I just decided to do when I was aware of this day being what it is, and then I came up with a few other ideas that are going to go along with all this. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Check out the GoFundMe. Check out the just supporting me, which is Super Chats and Mega Chats and Venmo and PayPal. All those work. But first, the most important thing I've got to do right now. Sorry, that probably sounds terrible. I have some coffee tonight. Coffee and water. Yay. Help me. Let's begin. Let us begin at the beginning, which is technically going to be this. Whoop. That was inside the whiskey vault. Surprise. That is actually when I was in there for the first tasting. We paid for the tasting. I don't remember how much it was. I feel like it wasn't too much, and that's why we did it. It was like the bourbon one. So there's like bourbon and scotch and maybe one other. But it makes you an alumni. So then you get a discount for everything else after that. Only reason I did the whiskey stuff. Only reason I tried to do the get the whiskey som stuff, because it was half off. Which is a big deal. For me. Some people wouldn't care. I'm not there yet. Probably never will be. Anyway. I have a lot of weird energy today. I don't know what's going on. My heart rate's the same, though, so nothing's wrong. Where is it? I just started this thing, so I don't know how to work it yet. Here we go. A boom. On the menu that evening, pardon the dark pictures because it was just dark in the vault. As you saw with the little spin around there, it was relatively dark. Didn't need all the lights on, so I didn't put them on. And it can be very bright in there if all the lights are on. It's just like, you've seen. I've done live streams from there. What am I talking about? Anyway, I did this thing where I was like, well, what do I have on my shelf that I may have had at that first tasting? And I went, oh, it can't be that much. That's silly. And then I found these images, which took some doing. I buried them somewhere, but thankfully I had a good idea where, clearly. And we had Old Forester 1910 Old Fine Whiskey. I can't even see what it is. 46? 45? 46.5. So that is not either of the ones I have. This is Old Forester. Old Forester. And the only reason I purchased it, I have a story about this one. I was in Kentucky. I was staying... No. Something was happening. I don't know if I left the hotel and tried to find a liquor store, or if I was going to go somewhere. I had my car parked, a rental car, and then I wanted to find a liquor store before I went back to the hotel. It's fuzzy. I think I'd had a couple drinks. But I know I was at a restaurant. That's right. I had some good food, and I wanted to find some whiskey, and I got this. It was in plastic. It was a sketchy looking liquor store, by the way. So I just found what was cheap and grabbed that. Old Forester does the job. Let's have a drink. Yeah. No, I'm just going to smell it. I may be imagining it, but it smells like whiskey. And actually, when I remember having it... Oh, no! What's going on? Not my end, is it? Hope not. Well, let me check. Stream health. Stream is healthy. So then I don't know what's going on. Call your provider and say, what the hell? I can't see the mustache on my screen. Yeah. This has a young note. And obviously it's in a plastic bottle and it's cheap. It's 43%. And if I remember the palate, and I thought on the nose, but I'm not finding it. No, it's got cheap bourbon vibes. Of course it does. But I seem to remember Old Forester has a banana note to me. Don't like that. A candied banana, the fake Laffy Taffy banana. Not like a regular banana, because regular bananas don't taste like too much. They have a vague hint of banana flavoring. And then they're really squishy, which I don't like. Guess what? I have 2 of these. Again, if you're paying attention to the videos I did over the past 5 years, Old Forester. This is the 1897, though. This is their bottled and bond. So higher proof. I don't think it has the banana taste, if I remember correctly. No, this is a better version of that one. That's what that is. Smells very much the same. That weird new note, which is just, maybe it's just because of the percentages, but there's something, my brain is saying like gray or silver on the nose. And that doesn't make sense, but that's what's happening. Another way is just to say it's shiny. Like there's something that doesn't feel right about it. But I do know I like the Bottle and Bond better than the actual, the one in plastic. Stuff. Mr. Rogers loves you, by the way. He's on my mug. That'll get you through the day if nothing else will. Oh, that's what I tell myself anyway. So, next on the menu, because that's how this works, although I'm not drinking, obviously, I learned how to do something new on OBS. Whoa. Four Roses. Obviously. If you've been here long enough, you know how much I love Four Roses. I love it a lot. And I actually had a moment today where I couldn't find it. I went, where's the Four Roses? I thought I had some. I know I had some. Did I drink them all? I couldn't have drank them all. So that went on for about 5 minutes, and then I finally found it. Hold on. You can't see it, but it's off to my left. I'll point it out if I remember. But it's on the shelf. The problem was that the Four Roses Small Batch Select was in the front, and I was looking for the stout little single barrel bottles. And here we have it. This looks familiar. It looks almost the same. Oh, wait, it is, except it's not. This is the single. Look how sad this is. Why did this happen before I had to stop drinking? Chose to stop drinking. Different words. This is the OESO. I have no idea which kind that one was, but it's the same special single barrels. I forget what they're called. But they're good. And I want a lot of them. That's... Whenever I can go back to drinking, whoever knows when that'll be, these are going to be a problem if I find them. Like, if people find them, I'll be like, get me one, please. I really like them. I want to have more than one, and that's a problem. But Four Roses, we have the specialty bottle, which is exactly the same as that one as far as appearance goes. Then the Small Batch Select, and I have another single barrel, just the regular kind. Delightful. Ugh. Here we go. That must sound terrible on the microphone, by the way. I'm so sorry. Next on the menu. Now, that wasn't the first Four Roses I had, but it was the first Four Roses of that type, like that bottle, that OESO, whatever the heck it is, type of those. So, instant love. Very pleased to have tried that the first time. Boop. Boy. Just realized something. I fix this. Well, I guess I could do that. I'm going to forget where this is, by the way. Down, 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 down. There we go. Now you can see the scrolling. I just realized that was annoying me. And this is in front. High West. American Prairie Bourbon. That's someone sending me a message. I'm sorry. Usually people don't try to get in contact with me. So I looked. High West. I've had High West stuff before, right? I have. 4 of them. Actually 5, but one that got emptied. They're all rye. And I had 6 of them. Right now I have 5 of them. This is getting complicated. I have 4 that are rye. 2 of them are this. Different Midwinter Nights drams. Delightful. I'm going to smell this one too. You know what? I didn't smell the Four Roses. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, yes. I should do this. Yay. Oh, God. That's intoxicating. You try to stop drinking alcohol for a while, whiskey in particular, and then you smell it and you're like, oh, my God. Instant saliva. But here, this is the Act 9, Scene 3. So I don't know which year this was. Probably 2 years ago is my guess. Smells like Christmas. As it should. Oh, I miss having one of those this year. That was always the thing, is to have some Midwinter Night's Dram. Sugoi. And then the other one are Double Rye, another Midwinter Night's Dram, and then... I don't feel like checking. We're up high. No. Anyway, I have 4 of them, and the 5th one is actually their malt whiskey, which is over there, which you can't see where I'm pointing, so it's all right. But, yeah. Apparently that's the only bourbon I've had from them. And I don't remember if I liked it or not, unfortunately. You know, it would be quite a thing if I remember exactly what happened that day. But I have little blips. And one thing I do remember is I talked to Brianna. It was wild. I don't know why I remember it, but she was there in the greeting room. Greeting room? What's the first room you go into in that place? Good God. Welcome center. There's a better word for it. And she had to call in. Oh, Zach. There we go. I'm remembering things. Yeah, but Zach is the one who did the tasting with me. Ouch. And I don't know where that picture is, actually. I took a picture of him and with all the bottles. But you can see all the bottles. That's the important part. He's not there anymore. I think he works... he's like distance, maybe? I don't even know if he still works there, honestly. Anyway, yeah, I guess I have to try some High West bourbon one of these days. If I can go back to drinking alcohol, which I certainly can. Technically, yes, I can. It all depends. Shoot, what am I doing? What? Balcones? What? That's Texas blue corn bourbon. I don't remember having that. I thought I'd never had the blue corn before. But it was the baby blue, I believe, is the one I did not like. This one, I don't remember. And I thought to myself, oh, there's no way I have any Balcones here. I've never had a Balcones bottle. I really haven't. Oh, wait. Mama KillCo donated a bottle to the channel. She's been interested in the Lost Lantern stuff because they're not too far away from here. And we planned to go there until my diagnosis. And then I said, best not to. Lost Lantern. Balcones Distilling. What do you know? Focus on the thing, why don't you? Do it. Why must you hate me? Huh. I know it's around here. Find the happy place, Brian. It is right around here, isn't it? I love doing this, by the way. This is sarcasm, by the way. There we go. It's clear enough. Anyway, Balcones Distilling. This is a single cast series. Natural cast is 60%, dear Lord. Whiskey finished in a peated whiskey cask. Opening it right now. As you can tell, it's never been opened. So this is one I can't smell. Use your imagination. Now we run into a problem. The problem is this next picture won't make sense. But it will. Doink. I brought these flasks, jokingly, into the vault, I think. Yeah, it looks like that's what it is. Like, it's hard to tell. I just took pictures of them. As a joke, thinking, all right, fill her up. But that's not allowed, obviously. Part of me was hoping, but, you gotta do. Now, with that said, guess what? You get into whiskey, suddenly people think you really need some ice ball things, which I did, and I got some good ones, which I haven't used in a while. I think someone I know got me the actual rocks, so those like cold rock cube things that will obviously break your glass if you're not careful and tend to tumble towards your face. Papa KillCo, hello. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are doing okay. I don't know if you want to announce what happened today, but I know the feeling. It's not great. It's still in there somewhere. But, yeah, flasks. People also think you want a lot of flasks. So it's like the stones, ice ball things, or ice thingamajiggies, which I like. I have a bunch of them, of course. But as far as flasks go, I started to collect them because people thought I liked them. And I think a few times I just bought them because I saw them. And they've been used, but not really. Not in the way they should be. Maybe once or twice they have. And some of these haven't been used at all by me. So, let's begin with the one Mama KillCo gave me. She thought I was an alcoholic, apparently. Or I wanted to share a lot. This one is 11 ounces. It's supposed to look like a camera to fool everyone. See, there you are. Right there, a little camera there. That's the webcam. That's all I'm looking at. Hi, how are you? So this is funny, getting an 11-ounce flask. Obviously, it's this right here. Ridiculous. Gloriously ridiculous. Like, if I wanted to go somewhere and I knew I was going to share whiskey with people, we're all getting annihilated, apparently. And now, as you can see in that picture there, the green one. I kind of like this one. This is another one that's kind of sturdy. And of course, it's got the heavy-duty bit. Stanley. Or is Wagner, anyway. But this one's solid. Like, it feels good. It feels good to hold it. You know you got plenty of whiskey in there. I think it's 8. Let's see. 8 ounces, yep. Yep. Roxanne has gone over the Rainbow Bridge, and unfortunately, Roxanne was Dad's basically emotional support animal and also terror. She was an interesting cat her whole life. She was very friendly with my dad and also very violent in general with other people. But last few times I saw her, she was really chill, wasn't feeling great, and yeah. It's one of those things you sort of saw coming, but didn't want to think would actually happen, and well, there you go. So, Dad, I hope the other cats are treating you well. Make sure they keep you company during this time. I'm sure they feel a bit weird, too. So you think that's it, right? We got the 11-ounce one, which why not make it 12 ounces is really the thought. 11 ounces, 8 ounces, and now the rest of my collection here. Hello. Too much class for a glass. And you can tell it's like a little shiny, that weird, like, rainbow-ish glow. I don't know what that's called. It's like the thing you see from oil if it's on the ground. Got a cool little slick look to it. That's what gives it the too much class for a glass. Pretty sweet. I don't know how I got this one. Bushmills, baby. I'm making 4-leaf whiskey jealous, right? That one. And then we'll go with this one because this one's a little more interesting than the last one. But this one just has barrels on it. And it says, you can tell it's a little bit, it's like an indent. An indent design instead of anything like the other ones. This one feels rather historical. Like I see a cowboy holding on to this for some reason. And these are all, what, 10, 7, 6. 6 ounces. I'm going to make sure they're all actually 6 ounces. That'd be funny if they weren't. 6, 6. No 7s. What the hell? Or are there? I'm really not sure. 6. Yeah, these are all 6 ounces. And the last one... it's just a flask. And I believe it might be one of the ones in the picture, actually. Yeah, it is. The middle one. And the other one is over here. Still have them. I may not be able to keep track of things, but boy, do I keep a lot of stuff. Here we are. And unfortunately, this is the one that isn't too great because the little latchy thing that's supposed to hold on to this is gone. Diner Pass Whiskey. Hello. Schwelcome. Welcome. We're going over my list of drinks I had officially 5 years ago on this day when I first got to go and sample the whiskeys in the vault. So this one would be cool, except I don't like the fact that if I took this off, I could immediately lose it. Yeah, I mean, we had our time to try them, and that time is past. These are 4-ounce ones, by the way. My brother got me this one from somewhere in like Universal Studios or Disney World or something like that. It's pretty dapper looking. It's got some character at the very least. Looks like it should be a lumberjack. Lumberjacks use this when they go out and they need a drink. 4 ounces again. Like, you know, it's the same as this one, really. Like this one and this one are the same, but different. Actually, this one seems a little bigger, even though it's still 6 ounces. 4 ounces, sorry. These are 4 ounces, 6 ounces, 8 ounces, and the biggest one, of course, I have is 11 ounces. This is a camera. I don't know who decided to disguise it like that, but someone did. Someone made that executive decision. What are these last ones here? Well, that doesn't tell me what I want to know. You don't like Dewar's? This is part of the raffle. No, it isn't. It could be, but no one's going to want a flask, because if you're a whiskey person, people love to give you flasks. It's a thing. How dare you, young man? This one is a blasphemer, because it's supposed to have the amount that goes in here, and it doesn't. It just has a name on the bottom. John Dewar's. Or John Dewar, sorry. And no number, numerical value. What the fuck? We'll assume it's like 6 or maybe 4. It's kind of tiny, so maybe it's just 4, except longer. And then, of course, one of my favorites. Just because, and you'd think I don't like it because of the problem I mentioned earlier. But this is the one I like to carry around because it fits in your pocket real nice. These ones are all kind of, you know, you feel that it's in your pocket. You should have it in your boot, but I don't wear boots, which is a problem. Whiskey Tribe juice box. Yeah. Is there anything in here? No, of course not. That'd be weird. Premium stainless, 4 ounces. So again, I have to assume this Dewar's one is either 4 or 5 or 6, but it doesn't say, so I don't know. Yeah, and that makes a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flasks. And honestly, I could have missed one. I just looked around for like the general area and found most of them. No one needs 9 flasks. I especially don't need them now, considering my situation. $2.85. Really? That's just, that hurts to hear. What I'm terrified of is when I do absolutely get back into whiskey, much more carefully, the prices will be absurd. You know? Worst of all, this was not the best year to suddenly not drink. For reasons that recent current events have made me rethink my position on going for a full year. But hopefully, again, I believe I'm getting a fibro scan in a few months, but I need to check with them because I have no idea. I haven't seen it on my schedule. So, next. Beep, 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 beep. Wyoming whiskey. I don't have that. Glad I got to try it double cask, so it must have been real good. Putting it on the list, though, if anyone wants to donate a bottle to the raffle, technically, and please don't do that. You can donate a bottle or donate something to the raffle. I put that out there. You can also tell other channels about this raffle or giveaway or fundraiser or whatever you want to call it. So they will be inclined to help. The hardest thing to do is get the attention of so many people who are doing so many things and be like, help me. And they go, well, I got to do something. What? Sorry, I'm busy. You know, no one's even done that, unfortunately, because again, you send out the email and just go, okay, that's it. I do not want to email everyone over and over again. That does not feel nice to me. So the prizes are mostly what I'm doing, and you know, luckily at least one bottle Well, 2 bottles, actually. The only reason I had bottles is because they kept them from last year. One, the person didn't want it because they didn't want the prize. I don't think they drank whiskey. And then the other one was a leftover that I added because of Mash and Drum. He sent that along, and I was tempted to open it, but since I didn't, guess who gets it? So 2 bottles, 7 samplers, and something else. It's going to be announced tonight. So don't go anywhere. I'll announce it before the end of the stream. Remind me, I might forget. Don't have Wyoming whiskey, kind of sad about it. Wish I had tried it, like now. But guess what? It says Wyoming, and I don't know if it's around here. If it's a Wyoming whiskey, I can't absolutely say it's on my shelves. Next. Doink. Oh, look. Oh. I actually didn't grab that bottle. Hold on. It's right behind me. I have it. What a surprise. Make sure I grab the right one, because I get to smell this now. Which is this? Anyone? Okay. Look at her. She's beautiful. Oh. Totally different labels now. Oop. See, I moved. My heart rate decided to spike. Come on. I'm trying to read like the side. If you can read that better than me, hang on, I take it back. I could actually just open the file myself. That would be an intelligent thing to do. In a desktop? Hold on. That. Where is it? So bright. It hurts. There we go. White screens suck. There we go. Let me see. It looks to be 58.2%. This one is 56.3. They went down. And it looks like B1/17. It happens. I probably pointed that out when I actually tried the bottle. Would not surprise me at the slightest. Hui. There we go. But yeah, Red Breast Trail Cast drink, I have one. I will always have one. If I don't have one, I will not feel good. I will feel distraught. I'll be conflicted. That's a weird thing to admit, but it's true. Just put that back now. I got to put all these back, honestly, but I don't remember where most of them were. That's not true. I know where they went. Next on the menu. I didn't smell any of these. Let's go to the next slide anyway. There it is. Kat, Radney, Shane, Jeffco. They're long time whiskey vault bastards. Whiskey Tribe, Whiskey Vault. They're 2 different things now. It gets confusing. But they obviously donated that to the vault. Probably got... they absolutely got a video where they were being bastarded in. So there's that. What am I looking for? Redbreast, that's right. It's the last one. I didn't smell it. I forget what it smells like. Do I? Ugh. It hasn't been open in a minute. Oh, God. I have so much willpower. Ugh. Immediately salivating. Sugoi. Egan's. I don't remember how this tasted at all. This is one where I kind of want to ask. Well, I want to ask. Get rid of those words, Brian. Extra words. I want to ask 4-Leaf Whiskey about this one, because I don't know anything about it. I just know I got to try it. I can't even see the percentage or anything, so I guess I got to open that file too. God. What the hell? Where is it? There's. Let's see here. From the heart of Ireland. I can't read. Established in 1852. Hot damn. And yeah, it's pointing the wrong way. Oh wait, there it is. 94 proof. That's actually kind of nice to hear. It's good for a Irish whiskey. It's usually just stuck at 40. That one was not. How nice. Hoo-yah. Next on the menu. Oh. Yes. Yes. I can't hear these. I hope I'm pushing the right buttons. But that's a good one. That's a good one. This was the extra one, actually. You'll note that's not a bourbon. Neither was the Irish stuff. I started talking about whiskey with him, and he clearly understood that I've had some, and we went off the rails a little bit with switching bourbon to Irish, and then he let me try this one, which was in a very special spot initially. I would show you, but showing you that video again, it would just be me spinning around. I don't think I have the option to pause it, but I'm going to find out, actually. That'd be cool. Hang on. Whee. It didn't work. Where was I? Oh, wait. It's still not going to work, but I want to try it. It works! Okay, you see that lit up area? Like right in the middle, it's all yellow. This is me spinning, so this looks horrible. But that is where one of these bottles was. It was sitting on the fancy shelf. Boop. I've learned so much about OBS today. Oh, it went away. I forgot. But I think that was it. Let me check. Nope. There we go. So Kavalan is Taiwanese whiskey. So that was a whole new thing. It was like, there's a what? I might have heard about Kavalan, but now it's sort of on like the wish list of whiskeys to have a Kavalan on my shelf because it's really good. And of course, I remember having this. It felt really special. I know that is not a cheap bottle. I don't remember how expensive it is, but I know it is not a cheap bottle. It's in a box of its own with its own glassware. Oh, yeah. And of course, proof that I was there. Look at that man. He's hideous. And you can see the bottles in front of me. I can't see them very well, but that's what all they are. I wonder if he gave me anything else I forgot to take a picture of. Now I have to check. But I still have the same hat. Still the same shirt. Again, the sweater disappeared, but I probably just gave it away. I like the Savers. Because as you can tell in that picture, it's too big. It is just, I'm wearing a jacket. And it doesn't fit. All right, let me check the picture. See what's sitting in front of me there. For sure. Ah, yes, Buffalo Trace was on there. Which I do not have, actually. I have? No, I don't. So as you can see there, going from what looks like left to right here. Right in front of me, where my shirt is what looks like Egan's, Redbreast, Buffalo Trace, Old Forester, Wyoming Whiskey, Texas, Balcones, Midwinter's Night's Dram, and then Four Roses. What a lineup. Someday maybe I'll get those. All of them. But it's nice to see so many just were on my shelf by, just by me getting whiskey. I didn't plan any of these. I didn't plan to get a Balcones. Old Forester, not my favorite, but I have it, which is good. Four Roses, Midwinter Night's Dram, all those, like, how could I have known? Again, I do have the information in front of me here, but it's not exactly something I'm checking every day to find out. Maybe I'll make a list, a little cheat sheet. That's the end of our little slideshow. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, in about 5 minutes, I will announce the new prize that is being added to the raffle. You need to tell everyone about it, because they're going to be very jealous. Dunderpass whiskey. I did. I picked quite a few. Not like 100, but we are much closer to 900 than we were. Like 900 subs was Sunday? And the video came out on Tuesday. And I've got about 10 to 15 since then. Well, I can actually check that on my phone, believe it or not. That's charged enough. Cool runnings. You got here just in time. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. No. So again, the heart rate monitor is to show you that I am anxious all the time. That's why I'm going to die early. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Heart rate is just going. I forgot what I was looking at my phone for. Oh, yes, that's right. That's how it goes, folks. Look at your phone. Immediately you forget what you're doing. Sure. Jesus, it's gone up since earlier. We're so damn close to freaking 1,000. It hurts my soul. And I'm going to do some subathon stuff. To like play, like go stream for a long time and just encourage people to subscribe, because I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers after 5 years doing this. It'd be cool. Plus passive income. It could be a couple dollars because of the advertisement, but yeah. I could maybe get what's the word? I forget. Sponsors? That feels like the right word. Not gonna happen, and I also have to make more shorts. Every time I do like shorts on my phone, it goes up. Maybe I get a few subscribers that way. So maybe I'll do one of those later. We'll see. I feel like I have to think about it. All right, let's see here. It also shows me the percentages, which feels weird. Like of the audience that watches me. And thankfully, it's a pretty good chunk. You want to hear it? Okay, I'm going to tell you. 15.4% of viewers are 18 to 24 years old. 35% is 25 to 34 years old, so I'm appealing to the younger generation. 27% is 35 to 44. That's in my bracket. That's fun. 45 to 54 is 8. 55 to 64 is 6. 65 plus is 7. So like the whole gamut. There's a little bit of each. Most of my audience is male. 80%. And 18 are female, which is good. United States. I don't do freaking things. Oh, weird. Sorry, I'm finding out new things by going through this. It's like, how have your videos done this week? It's like, I don't want to know. Why did you tell me? 26. We've gone up to 26 subscribers in the past 28 days. And a bunch of those are from very recently. Like earlier today. Which is good. Oh, and also, if we hit the goal, which I don't see that happening in the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm going to have one of these. Look at it. For the record, if we don't hit the goal, I just don't eat it in front of you. But, one can dream. One can dream that someone wants me to feel good. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm depressed, damn it. I hate it. It's worse when you know it. You're like, oh, I've got to feel like this now. Oh, okay. It took me 2 hours to get out of bed this morning. Fun. We're not thinking about that. We're thinking of good things, like the fundraiser is going well, and I'm going to announce the prizes. I was supposed to do that. Oh, I do it in 2 minutes. I remembered, kind of. In 2 more minutes, you find out what the new prize is. In the last 15 minutes, I'll probably just finish my coffee and leave. Remember, I'm not left-handed, but Mr. Rogers loves you. It's on this mug. Don't think it's not true. Someday I'll be a grown-up too. No, I won't. I'll be older and just as confused. I hope you enjoyed that. I know you did because you're still here. But it's fun to go back and see what I did so long ago, see what's still on my shelf, see how many flasks I have, which is a thing. Again, one more prize. So we got a whole, what's the total? This will make it 10. Oh, 10 prizes, I think. I'm trying to remember how many samplers I said I was going to do. I think it was 7. Because that feels like it should have been that way. I did it by accident, though. So yeah, 7. I feel like I've forgotten something. I have not. I finished the slideshow, damn it. It's all done. I'm trying to look at that. There we go. Are you ready? Say something in chat, because I need to keep the YouTube overlays happy. So I will ask, are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? I cannot sound intimidating or demanding.
with that on. But it's just fun. Come on, everyone, hurry up. Up. Using all my buttons, all right? I don't know why this is like a left-handed mug. Like, I want to show everyone Mr. Rogers, but I'm not left-handed, so doing this feels weird. My left arm's like, what are you doing? That's not for you. Stop. Almost all done. Lifting with my left hand feels weird. I'm pretty sure I only use my left arm to just carry stuff. And always too much stuff. I can't tell you until you say you're ready. There might be a horrible delay, though. Because the internet is weird. We'll come back. There we go. Now we're good. God, it's weird seeing myself do that. All right. Hey, Champions, hello. Thank you. You want to know what's in the box. Sugar Kitty, hello. You're all getting here just in time, by the way. Where have you been? You missed everything. But you're here in time for the addition to this raffle. This is a big one. This was a donation to the channel. I've shown it off before. I can't use it. And although I am a greedy person who will say I'll keep it for another year, it's better to let someone who wants it and wants to do it. Oh, here it is. It's this year's Flaviar Advent Calendar. Yeah. This is 24 samples of whiskey. Looks like a suitcase. But this is now on one of the prizes. Glassware and everything. 2 Glencairns, as if you don't have enough. So there you go. All the more reason to enter, all the more reason to tell your friends to enter. Friends, family, everyone. We are, again, 60% through. Getting a little further would be nice. And as I mentioned before, if you weren't here for it, the idea is to hit the 4,000 goal if possible. That'd be amazing. Even better, and would show me like how badass the community can be, because I know it can. But the thought process is, if we hit 4,000, we don't want to just keep going for the family. My parents, they're like that. Like, no, it's too much, But what will happen is, if we do manage to hit the goal, everything after that is going to be split 50-50. So 50 of it's going to go to my parents. There's more. That's awesome. And the rest is going to go to pancreatic cancer, something. Community Action. Pancreatic Cancer Community Action Program. So that will be the rest will be a half and half donation. What? Who did a thing? How dare you? I wish I could see it. Where is it? I think I switched it. Sorry. Sorry about that. I think he's actually super chats. Now I think about it. So that's for the direct, which I think that was. Which is awesome, by the way. That's the one I like the most, but that's probably a mega chat. Was that a mega chat? I feel like it was. So mega chats are now that. I did put them back. No, the bunny didn't dance at all. That is set for super chats. So if you want to see the bunny dance. Oh no, Whiskey Uncensored here. I mean, hi, man, how are you? Look what's being added to the raffle. Because unfortunately I can't drink it this year, which sucks. I didn't want to make this in the raffle. It makes more sense to put it in the raffle than just hoard it for myself until next year. Oh, it's Ken's birthday. Crikey. All right, mate. I'll come in there and... Isn't there some kind of beer that's Australian? That feels weird. Birthday and charcuterie. Ooh. Like, twist my arm to go try a security bar. You know. Could have done that for the 900 thinking. Yeah, you don't have to leave, Ben, believe it or not. No, the beer you? Hold on. Words. What? Like your koosh. Charcuterie. Foster's. Yes, that one. Australian for beer. I'm sure they hate it. I had the thought of like, I'd get that just for the funny sake. And first of all, I don't know if it still exists. And the other is, I doubt they have a zero alcohol version or low ABV one. Because I'm giving myself the, how do I put this? For whatever reason, I like to be really mean to myself. Just in general. So when I found about the alcohol thing and me not drinking anymore for a while, self-imposed, it was a very angry self-imposed. Like none at all for a year. And I kept that, you know, did this whiskey tasting and spitting and all that. That worked fine. But alcohol is still getting to my system. Just a tiny bit. And I thought it's the same way with non-alcoholic beer because it does have a sliver, not even a sliver, little molecules of alcohol in it. So I was like, no, none of that either. Like, you can't whiskey stuff except for a special occasion. That was the Bastard's Ball. And then, like, trying to stay off alcohol entirely when the options that are there that are supposed to be the alternative still have alcohol in them, but it's some. And that's where my brain says, no, you can't enjoy anything new. Don't you dare, it has alcohol in it. It's pretty bad. So I'm leaning into those just because there's so many. Like, if I want to review some non-alcoholic stuff, I have to try those. And if just a little alcohol. Even the new one. I have one specifically in mind. Suddenly this is beer channel. That's not really what I want, but those are the easiest ones to deal with. And I like beer anyway, just a little bit. And I'm drinking fake beer anyway, so that's okay. It's a whole different thing. What was my point? Australia, we started with that. And I started talking about alcohol and my strictness, which is self-imposed. Doesn't have to be. Foster's used to do like ABV. It was extra trash. Regularly does exist. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm sure it was a friggin' scam. Marketing. That's what that is. I imagine there were some very popular Australians around the time. Ugh. Who isn't drinking water? Good God. It's like I've been trying to talk for 53 minutes or something. Weird. But yeah, that was probably, there were some very popular Australian celebrities. That's not a knife or something like that. Where they decided, let's make a beer that's from Australia, or is Australian, which it was, I'm told initially, but so what? Ugh. But yeah, nice little social thoughts. It's like there were some celebrities that were Australian at the time. Yep. UK. Heineken. Okay, I don't mind Heineken. We found that out. The brain is still saying only zero alcohol beer for my normal day-to-day. And that's basically Heineken Zero. The one we just tried recently, I can't forget the name. Ugh, I have the glass, but I don't remember the name. And we have the Guinness one, which is, again, the one that's non-alcoholic. I might drink that tonight. It's just sitting there. And it needs to go away. Yes. I think I bought one of those too. Did I? Well, now I think that's one's missing. Unless mine came with glassware. Oh, no, this is it, right? No. No, it isn't. I'm just thinking Irish whiskey? No, that's not it. But I feel like I should have one. Look what you've done. I'm not going to worry about it. I think I skipped out on buying that. Like, that was an option. I just didn't want to have, like, junk. And then we found it somewhere else. And now I have 2 of them. I could put one of those in the raffle. It's just a thought. Or I could just find another one and buy it and then put that in the raffle. I am very greedy when it comes to that one, apparently. So thirsty. Anyway. I've totally forgot my whole train of thought. Help. I think I was just mostly saying that there's going to be more non-alcoholic. Oh, now I have not had a drink. Non-alcoholic beers will be more common for the streams, just for me to try. And not like a definite, this is what we're going to do. More of a, this is what I'm drinking for the first time. You'll see my live reaction to whether I like it or not. Oh, that's what it was. I want to try the Tom Holland one. Holland? Spider-Man has a non-alcoholic beer. He also stopped drinking. And he actually found out he had a problem. It's weird to hear him talk about it because it's like, you're a child. He is not. He played a high schooler. He is not one. But it was interesting to hear about it. I forget what the name is. But I keep thinking I want to buy it, and then I see the shipping and go, duh! Why? I think it's supposed to be available in the United States. I don't know if it is officially yet. Because he doesn't live in America, so it's got to be worldwide. I have to see if it sells over there at all. And I was going to buy it. So I have that to look forward to. I may not be able to have a drink, but I can have a drink. That sounds like a commercial. Hilarious. Sure, Kitty, I'm sorry about the bunny. I might have just swapped them out the wrong way. Because the bunny's there. It's just super chats, I think. So I think they got switched because we did the Halloween stuff before. Even then, Sugar Kitty, you could have rolled a 0 because I just changed the prize announcements or whatever they are. What do I call those? The fun little stuff you get to see when you donate only got turned back to the rabbit and Golden Boy today, like earlier today. I forget what the other one was. Oh, Fancy Pants. That's what that is. I don't, like I said it out loud, now I'm terrified. Well, I will see you on Sunday. I don't know what day it is again. We'll see you on Sunday. I don't know what we're doing. But I never know. Might be gaming. And you might see me gaming later tonight or tomorrow. Stay tuned. Lots of streaming. Encouraging, again, the GoFundMe that's going on. Link down below. And... oh, I lost my train of thought again. Subathon. That's what we're trying to do in a way. I'm going to be live streaming a lot more often, playing games most of the time, but encouraging people to subscribe to the channel. I think there's an emote thing for it, and I believe it's Stitch going high. If you subscribe during a live stream. I think I did that. I hope I did that. But I will do this. 10 hours ago, we had a subscriber, Neil Matos. Thank you for subscribing earlier today. That's going to be weird if I start doing that. You didn't? Do you want your name in there? You did just donate. But again, I'm trying to keep that separate. That's the reason for the GoFundMe. Keep it away from the greedy YouTube. Very kind YouTube for letting me get funds through here, but that's because of you guys. YouTube's just like, here you go. I'm going to take that. Here you go. It's a weird system, but it's better than nothing. Absolutely better than nothing. There you have it, folks. See you Sunday. Be careful out there. Drink responsibly and to GoFundMe. Oh, don't worry. I know. And you're in it if you want. If you don't want to be in the raffle, just tell me. Anyway, I've got to, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. Man, I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.